Screechers to order. I understand that we have a few getting screeched in here today. Hopefully becoming very proper honorary Newfoundlanders. I'm not the boy that built a boat and I'm not the boy that sailed her, but I got a boat with a fine forecutty and it's got high top sails and I painted it green and it's the prettiest boat that you've ever seen. I believe in kitchen parties, not raves. I believe in icebergs and blue stars and that the puffin is a true, proud and noble bird. Now a scuff is a dance and a Newfoundland blue star is a beer and it's pronounced Newfoundland, not Newfoundland or Newfoundland. Newfoundland is the oldest settlement in North America, the youngest province in Confederation, and the only rock that you can party on. My name is Skipper Lukey, and I is a Newfoundlander. This evening your Prague is what I call Newfoundland steak. It's actually maple leaf bologna from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I cook this with love. I use Screech. I burned off the alcohol just to get at that raw Jamaican sugar cane. I added some Cajun seasoning to give it a little bit of heat. I deglazed the pan with a bit of port, and I finished it off with just a touch of saffron. Now, who puts saffron on a bologna? I did. In Italy, they would call this mortadella. In Germany, they would call it Fleischwurst or Leberkäse. In Australia, they call it Devon. And in the United States, they call it spam. But in Newfoundland, we call it steak. Good old Newfoundland steak. In the morning, we would have this for breakfast with eggs, toast, and hash browns. In the afternoon, we would put that on a sandwich with cheese, mayonnaise, mustard, or both. And in the evening, we would bake that in the oven with barbecue sauce, honey, pineapples, and we would chop it up and serve it over rice. But I'm just going to cube it for you folks, just so you could have a small little taste of it. Do not worry about it if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, as there's absolutely no meat. Lips, assholes, and toenails. Ivo?
Yeah, you got that. Nice, thank you.
What's your first name?
Anne.
Anne.
Thank you.
I remember Ivo, but I don't. Cheyenne?
Yes.
And word got out fast how plentiful the fish were in our waters that they traveled from all over to settle here and to catch the fish, salt the fish, to trade the fish all around the world as a means of survival. And one place in particular that we traded with was with Jamaica, because in Jamaica they make rum. And we love rum. We loved it so much we would actually get that on the wharf and kiss the fish goodbye, knowing it was coming back to us in the way of rum. So in keeping with that time and honor tradition, I have a little buddy for you all to meet. This is a real Newfoundland codfish. Given the chance, this fish could have grown to the height of 6 feet tall and weighed as much as 250 pounds. This fish will not grow any more than this because it's dead. It's frozen. It's perfectly in my freezer. I need you all to pucker up and give this fish just a little kiss. Do not worry about anybody taking your picture or video doing so. Whatever happens here in St. John's today will certainly end up on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok.
No, your phone did.
All right, hang on. God damn it.
That was 3.
Ivo did a Haktua.
I need to
All right.
And you gotta go again.
I did. Oh.
Lucky me, I got to do it.
Screech got its name down on the south coast of our province, where one night we were serving up our hospitality to a U.S. captain. He drank the shot, he yelled at a great big yell. The sergeant came on running into the room and said, who yelled out the god-awful Screech. And there's a Newfoundlander sitting at the bar that said, Screech, boy, 'tis the rum, me son. And that's how Screech got its name. Now, I never got you to sign any waiver form, so for heaven's sakes, don't get any on your skin. And we can't have a drink without having a toast. Are we good now?
We need one more over here. There you go.
Say here's to health and your company, and one for the lasses. Let's drink and be merry all that of our glasses. Let's drink and be merry, bad thoughts to refrain, for we may or may not ever all be here again. Up to the lips, over the gums, look out, gullet, here it comes. Clutch your back. Okay, now, you're not quite done yet, okay? Now, to give you an idea of our dialect here in Newfoundland, the shortest conversation that you're ever going to hear between two Newfoundlanders goes like this. Ern smern, Ern. This is a full conversation. In order to understand it, you have to envision two fishing vessel captains crossing each other in the early morning dark. One fishing vessel captain looks over at the other fishing vessel captain and he says, Ern smern, and the translation is, did you catch any fish this morning? And the response was, Nern. Any idea what that might have meant?
No.
It means no, I didn't catch any fish this morning, otherwise he would have said no. We speak English too. I'm going to try to teach you something a little bit easier, something that you can actually use while you're here in Newfoundland, and that's "Aye." In Newfoundland, this means I agree. You folks can use this in any situation when you're talking to a Newfoundlander and you don't understand what they're saying. Just agree with them. It's easy. Say, we're going to get through it in 3 simple seconds, okay? Say, deed I is.
Deed I is.
Me old cock.
Me old cock.
And long may your big jib draw.
And long may your big jib draw.
And the power vested in me, I now declare you all honorary Newfoundlanders. Give yourselves important facts about Newfoundland. I want you to remember them. I want you to share them whenever possible for fear someday that they may be forgotten. Newfoundland was the first province to respond to the Titanic distress signal. It was 112 years ago. At the time, Newfoundland was its own country. Now, as we stand unified with Canada, we're the first province to respond. Newfoundland was the first place to discover proof of the theory of the continental drift. We were the first to host a transatlantic flight, and we were the first to have wireless communication in the entire world. Judy, Eden, Sydney, Cheyenne, Ivo, and Diane. I welcome you all.
Wow.
We'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders. We'll rant and we'll roar, undead and we'll roar, until we strike bottom inside the two cylinders.